down to execution.
Yep.
But I must say, Malaysia, usually being the aggressors,
able to survive from the Paquito. I think Malaysia is still able to get this game number 2.
let's find out if will it be the final game here or will it be an equalizer for Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 between Malaysia and Cambodia. We'll have to see. Let's get straight into it, Momo-chan. As in the early game, the junglers, of course, are starting on their buffs. The rotations will be very important in this game.
Okay, we'll see. But the thing, there will be not an aggressive play coming from Cambodia, even though they have this Valentina, they have this Lolita, they even have this Luto with the Carmilla, right?
Yep.
They're still need to waiting until level 4, especially with the Carmilla with the Curse of Blood. It will be very, very flexible for the team fight here. Meanwhile, Momo got a lot of poke damage from OP with his Brody. This is what I said in the first game. If Malaysia, they bring at least Melissa or maybe Brody, it could be a different story though.
Oof, Tai being very aggressive on the Lolita though. This is the power that Lolita has in the early game, being deceptively tanky and also doing a healthy amount of damage on top of a very reliable crowd control tool. But for now, both teams are still just farming around, but Lutu, as we can see, already trying to get a bit of an advantage. Yums gets taken very low, but as you mentioned, Momo-chan, it will be waiting for level 4 for both these teams because the ultimates are going to be so game-changing. And actually, that means that the teams who have a better wave clear can get the EXP advantage and get level 4 first and maybe force a fight when they have that level advantage.
It could be in the hand of Cambodia. They have this Paquito, they have this Valentina as well, right? So it's easy for them to clear the minion as soon as possible. But Chiku,
it goes with a heavy spin, but unfortunately Tai is able to get out. He is forced to burn that flicker though, but now here is the main objective and the heavy spin is no longer available. Malaysia looking for a chance to go in. Tai is getting bursted down without any flicker to escape, and the Bravest Fighter is being used on the other side of the map. Solo kill is done, but the Numinant Blast is being charged up. Hits onto 2 people, and the stolen. The heavy spin actually is being used, and you can see that the turtle is taken by Chiku, and the Malaysians claim that victory, taking out Lutu. And in the bottom side, also getting 1 more kill. Everything going well for the Malaysians so far.
yeah, it's a huge advantage. They got the turtle, they got 2-point kills here in the early game. But remember, Lutu still has that Curse of Blood. Maybe Cambodia, they are not too all in the turtle fight just now.
The Soaring Eagle being used, and Opie right here tries to outplay it as much as possible. Tai comes in for the backup, and the Bulwark blocks off most of the damage, but that is going to be torn apart memory, taking away the life of Yums, and that will be the Cambodians coming out on top of a great outplay, but already action starting again on the other side of the map. Formace trying to take out Boom under the turret. It might be too dangerous though. Paquito has a lot of outplay potential, and both these laners back away.
And now, I think Cambodia already got some pressure a little bit from Malaysia in the early here. But I really like the positioning from OP here. He knows that he's gonna be the prior target from Malaysia, you know. With this Brody, especially if you let him to snowballing since the early, I think it's gonna be a disaster.
Oh, heavy spin by Chiku though, pushes Lutu away. Numinum Blast is casted out, it stuns him, but won't be enough. Nibiru's Passion takes out Lutu, and OP is very, very low. He will be able to escape with his life, but not for long. And right now, Tai is alone, 1v3, as Deja comes in to try and make a difference, but the Yin Yang overturn will not be quite enough as Chiku gets taken quite low. Unfortunately for Cambodia though, Malaysia comes out on top yet again.
Again and again, but now Boom still seems to want to take the turret objective as soon as possible here. Meanwhile, we are going to see the replay where the Harvest been connected, but there's still a Numian Blast and also the Guardian Bulwark. They tried so hard to defend and to cover the teammates from Cambodia in the bottom lane, but unfortunately, it's not working because Luto and also Opie got punished.
Oof. Tough situation for both these teams right here, but the next neutral objective is up, so it's back to the fighting situation as Chiku waits very strategically in a bush. Will he be able to go for the catch though? Heavy spin is used as OP flickers out. That is very fortunate for him, but now with the Circling Eagle already used by Yums, it will be the Malaysians having tempo. They take the turtle, but now the Cambodians are striking back. They want compensation, and they will be able to take Chiku out, and everyone is backing away. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but wait a minute, Boom gets taken out. by Moon on the other side of the map off camera as Formace once again does Formace things. 1v3, still trying to actually overpower the Cambodians. They won't be able to take him out though, and he will be able to back away.
Okay, level 7 for Formace, and look at that. 1 versus 2 in the mid lane, he's still able to hold the massive damage coming from Cambodia. It means it's gonna be another homework to be done from Cambodia. The Dominance Ice, maybe the Demon Hunter Sword as well for OP. It's gonna melt down all the defensive item that Formace have. But as we're taking the replay just now, the very good setup, Numian Blessed coming from this Lolita T, and also again and again with the I'm on you from Deja. It makes that he can copy that heavy spin from Chiku, guys. So it's for the team fight actually. Cambodia, they are they're looking very solid. If I am you from Deja, that can try to take that heavy spin and lock another lock for Chiku. Like I said, right? Because Chiku is gonna be an important key fight for Malaysia.
He is one of the main engagement tools. He is looking
Yeah,
for
that's
one more
right.
play in the top side, but it won't be enough. And he runs into
There you
Deja
go.
as well as Tai, and he's taking a lot of damage. But of course, he is a tank. He walks out, but on the other side, yet again a dive coming in from Momo as well as Jumps. On the top side, Formace doing Formace things. It won't be enough though. Heavy spin pushes him against the wall, and the Cambodians will be able to take him and one more turret in one fell swoop. But the Malaysians very quickly trading out, getting more objectives, and actually they might just come out on top here.
Yeah, they can get to, they can do the invasion if they want to right now. They can take this purple buff, they can take all the jungle from Cambodia, but Cambodia seems doesn't care at all. They also can do the same thing. They try to do the split push in the top lane and even take the turtle objective, which is they know that there's gonna be an engagement coming from Malaysia anytime.
Chiku, using that heavy spin there, a bit proactive, but unfortunately no follow-up just yet. Back to the default as Formace actually almost loses his turret. It's so low. Unfortunately for Cambodia though, it will still be standing as Chiku here gets jumped on. Unfortunately, not enough mobility in the hands of the Cambodians, and both teams seem to be looking for something, but they don't really quite sure. No, they don't really know what. Numen Blood is casted out, and the Malaysians zone away. The flicker though, it lands on the two people, and Cambodia capitalizes. That's a kill for Boom, and that is another one. Chiku and Yums gets taken out, but look at that Formace. Again with the Formace things, 1v3. It will not be enough though. Oh, there it is. OP will be able to take him out, but that was very close, and Cambodia has eventually taken something back from Malaysia.
There you go. This is what I said. The crowd control from Cambodia. They are very strong. They have this stun ability coming from OP with the corrosive strike. Let's take a look to the replay just now. The good setup from the Numian Blessing coming from T. It changed everything. It wants the team fight from Cambodia. Maybe Formace came with the River Fighter trying to punish that T down. But the thing is, look at that. The corrosive strike really on point. And also the torn apart memory from OP. It makes Formace, of course, get shut down.
That's a shutdown for OP, and I think it's in great hands because OP can definitely do a lot of damage. But here's a circling eagle being used as Tai gets pinned against the wall with the heavy spin. But no, they turn around to Lutu. But Tai looks for a Numinant Blast. It does not land, however. Nimbu's Passion from Momo will zone everyone from Cambodia away. But look at Formace. He's looking for a play. Bravest Fighter being used right now, but he is kited away again and again. But the Cambodians, they're looking for a flank of their own. Boom's in the backside, trying to go for the priority members in the back line. It will be Youngs for now, but both teams escape with no casualties.
Yes, both of the team disengaged for the team from the team fight just now. And look at how Chiku used that heavy spin. I think needs to be in the perfect timing,
And you can't change mid combo like that.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's not easy in the minutes number 9 to follow up the heavy spin as what Chiku wants, right? Because once the heavy spin pop ups and there's no follow-up damage coming from Malaysia, it's gonna be a little bit useless initiation here from Chiku.
I think the Malaysians definitely require a bit more coordination because they have combo, right? They have a big combo that can be very devastating if they can actually land it on multiple members.
And especially Cambodia can turn back the table with the Numin setup from T.
Exactly, that Numin Blast has been so dangerous as Boom finds Chiku, and Chiku looking for an opportunity here, but the Lord is still a bit too healthy, and right now, at any moment, both these teams can engage for a big fight unless they want to risk going for a 50-50 retribution battle among the junglers. So take a look right now. There we go. Heavy spin, Numin and Blast both being used at the same time.
Chiku.
But that is a lot of damage coming in from the side of the Cambodians. They're taking out the members of Malaysia one by one. It's a 2-for-2 for now though, as Chiku is still in the front doing a lot of damage, and Formays as well as GM's trying to go back and provide a bit of support, and Boom goes in with the jabs, with the knockout strikes, but unfortunately it won't be enough. A 2-for-2. And that was just complete chaos.
And now T is trying to recall back because Malaysia now they have this Lord. They are going into the bottom lane. But remember, this is the first lot. Cambodia, they are trying to force the team fight because they know they lose the objective easily just because this Akai have the heavy spin and also the retribution that on point from Chiku, right? So it's easy for Malaysia to just take all of the objectives that they want. So once Cambodia lose the objective here, they have to force the team fight. At least they need to get like 2 or 3 members for them to hold this Lord. But the problem is now Lord is already marching down into the bottom lane.
Malaysia's waiting for an opportunity here, but watch Boom, because Boom is one of the main problems here. Able to flank around and do a lot of damage onto Moon as well as Momo. That is what happened in the previous fight, but the Malaysians very smartly rotate away. They take the first turret, but look at Tai going alone in the front line. That would be a mistake. He has the Immortal, but right now, heavy spin being stolen by Deja as well. Numin and Blast being popped, and the Malaysians actually maintain their composure. They keep going for this fight, but Formays going in and out, in and out. The Cambodians have no idea what exactly is his game plan right here. They're trying to adjust, and it's still no casualties due to that Immortal, but that will be that Immortal cooldown in the hands of Tai.
But I think it's gonna be a Malaysia game right now because look at that. I think OP needs a little bit more damage here because with the turnaround memory pop up just now, he hasn't give a damage that actually Malaysia needs here. Let's take a look for the item. He has that Blade of Heptasis, and also the Malefic Roar for the attack penetration, and Blade of Despair. So there's still no Demon Hunter Sword that can melt down all of the defensive hero that Malaysia has, such as its Akai and also Lapu Lapu. The Dominance Eyes in the hand of T, and also Boom. So I think it's enough. But I think they just need more damage for, especially for OP, because OP, if we talk about the positioning, he's he's having a nice position here. He's having a good positioning, but the thing is, he needs more damage to melt down all of the members from Malaysia.
That's a problem when you're playing a Brody, right? You have a lot of burst damage, a lot of utility, but you don't really have the same kind of DPS that Momo or that Beatrix can bring to the table. So he needs a bit more items, and they have to try and get the right fight. We saw that earlier. If Moon and Momo gets taken out, automatically Malaysia have very little DPS to work with, and I think that will be the main idea here for the side of the Cambodians.
Yeah, and now I think they're going to take the Lord. It's gonna be an important Lord for both of the teams. Malaysia, they can do a straight push with the second Lord, but Cambodia also can turn back the table because this Lord, if they get this Lord, it will go into the top lane.
Heavy spin being used though. Luto is stuck there with the Mirror's Passion. That's a lot of damage, but there's a Luminous Blast being used by the side of the Cambodians, and they go in all together. But the kite back from the Malaysians is solid, and now here comes Formays. They have to be very, very careful. He's going in with the bravest fighter, and everyone else goes in at the same time. Tonopart Memory doesn't do enough damage to take out all the Malaysians. But Formays is so low. He is down. Double kill for OP, and that is very, very good. Deja is still looking for a bit more, and the Malaysians are forced to retreat. It's a 2-4-0, even though there was an amazing flank from Formays.
At least it's enough for Cambodia to hold Malaysia for a little bit. 2 members down from Malaysia, and now it's chance for Cambodia to take this Lord. Let's take a look for the replay. Really a good heavy spin coming from Chiku, guys, but like we mentioned it earlier, if there's no follow-up from Chiku, it's gonna be a little bit, you know, unfortunately for this Akai. But we know that actually Deja, he already countered that with the heavy spin as well. Now 4 member, 5 member, 4, 5.
Oh, here we go. The Yums goes in and it's countered by the stolen heavy spin. But everyone from Cambodia is so low. Malaysia pounces on the opportunity. That is gonna be Thai taken out by Chiku. But Lutu has not given up just yet. He won't be able to make a game-saving play though. The Lord gets secured. Formace takes out Lutu. It's a 2-4-0 and the Malaysians, they're out for blood. 30 seconds, 23 seconds on Thai for the death timers. They can definitely get some turrets in this situation.
Or it's gonna be a straight push coming from Malaysia. Look at that, the Super Minions comes in into the base, and now it's gonna be a disaster from Cambodia, Archie.
Boom goes in, but he gets taken out by Momo. But that might just be enough. The Malaysians are waiting for the next wave. But that stolen heavy spin, though, is being used by Deja to buy a bit of time. He gets taken very low. And look at that. Members from Cambodia have come up. And look at the damage coming in from OP, man. They are going for the base, and the Malaysians will barely be able to secure game number 2.
Oh my god, Archie, did you see that?
So close.
There's still a minion comes up from the base of Cambodia. But unfortunately, Malaysia, they are just so focused to force this game going into game number 3.
They are no strangers to these high-stakes moments, man. This is how they like to play. I mean, it was very close, and we saw that Deja tried to use that heavy spin to try and push the minions away, but it won't be enough. So again,
Momo.
Back to the drawing board, but the match MVP, Momo?
Yes.
Momo-chan?
It's not me.
Oh, it's Momo plus...
It's Momo from Malaysia.
From Malaysia.
Yes.
There's a lot of damage here, despite the fact that Boom was constantly looking out for him.
Only have this Akai as a front laner, and even though Yums built a defensive item here with the Dominance Eyes and also the Oracle, but his priority is going to take down the backline here. This is why he did 4 times, right? Because he needs to cover